patrons, lists, planners, and calendars. I get questions about these frequently, so we're going to revisit without props. I do have my beautiful Erin Condren planner. I use it for all of my things, and it's loaded with my personal information and goals and appointments, and I don't want to put it on camera right now. I also have a spiral bound notebook. I use that for making my lists, etc. And then I use a calendar. The calendar is for our family plans. So here's what I do. On my calendar, which is on the side of my refrigerator, downstairs in the kitchen, so Larry can see, I have birthdays, I have things that we're doing together, and things that we're doing as a family. So if we're going out on the boat, or we're taking the children to the movies, or we're going to have a family dinner, all of that is on the calendar. Also, the days that I'm not home are marked on the calendar when I'm at my parents' home, or I'm on vacation with girlfriends or whatever. So that goes on that calendar. Not everything goes on there, just that. Then just things that affect us both, or things that affect us both. Then on my spiral notebooks, which I buy 12 of these when back to school sales start. I get 12, so they have one a month. They're not big, they're inexpensive, and I use it every month to write my budget in if I need to re-budget something or rework something financially, to make my grocery list, to make my menu, to think things out, to make plans of things that I want to do so that I don't forget, lists of to-dos, and they go in that book. Now, I take that book and I transpose that information, transcribe that information to my planner. So, for example, in my planner, I put basic things. I put what day of the week it is for FlyLady. So if it's Monday, that is Weekly Home Blessing Day. So I put WHB at the top. Tuesday, free. Wednesday, desk. Thursday, errands. Friday, car, purse. Saturday, family. Sunday, spirit. I put that across the top so that I know what I'm doing that day. Then I'll put what I'm eating on the bottom. I put the menu item. Now we can switch these around just like you can switch around any of your basic weekly plan days. But in general, I have a plan of what I'm going to eat, what's going to go with what, and I try to use the things that are going to, the fresh things first. So I have a plan for my menu, and it's in my book at the bottom of the page. My particular planner, Erin Condren planner, has 3 squares, 1, 2, 3, in a line for a day. And so a lot of times I'll use that as morning, afternoon, and evening, but sometimes I'll do work, family, and personal. I change that up all the time too. I get bored easily, so I change things around. And it's okay, because it's mine, and I know what I'm looking at, but I try to keep the same thing for the week. Other things that I put in there are my personal appointments, and all the same things that I have on the calendar are also in there. Whose birthday is it? Are we having a special family dinner? Are we going out on the boat? Are we taking the children to the movies? You know, are we having pool day? Whatever it is goes in my planner, so I know. So when someone calls me and says, hey, Mom, can you do this or that with me? I can say, I sure can, or I can't. I also put, when I mentor my 3 fly babies, I mentor them on Thursday mornings, so they're all in there in Thursday morning. I also put my other work that I do, which would be recording a video every day for YouTube, and recording a video 5 days a week for Patreon, and going live 3 days a week. That's all in my planner, so I can look at it the day before and know what I'm going to do. So then I'll have ideas about videos that I might put down on the side, so I can mark those off. And I generally get those from you, and I appreciate your questions, because just like this video, it's been many times I've been asked on both YouTube and Patreon, do I have a video on how to do that? So it's very simple. When you do have your to-do list, make sure you prioritize and put the most important things first, or on the day that would be best for you. So you're going to have to use your mind and figure out what's going to be best for you. I have people tell me all the time, I leave everything out because I'm afraid I'm going to forget. Well, remember, I'm just like you, so I know exactly how that feels, which is why you use your planner. So you don't forget that you're working on a skirt, that you're sewing, or that you're crocheting, or that you're beading, you know, and put the time that you're going to bead in there, or crochet, or work with your acrylics, or whatever it is you do. Put it in your planner and put your things away when you're through, just like you did when you were a child at school. It will not inhibit your creativity. It will not. Creativity cannot be squelched. All right, so that's what we're going to do. That's how we do it. We have a calendar for the family to see what's going on. We have a spiral notebook to write our lists and think out loud, think on paper, really. And we have a planner to put it all together. So I put whose birthday is coming up that month on the month at a glance, and then I put each week whose birthday is coming up, so I can buy the cards at the beginning of the week or the week before. My daughter's anniversary is this weekend. A friend had a birthday yesterday, and my grandson has a birthday week after next. So that's what's in there right now. And so that helps me plan and not forget to get those in the mail on time. Also, on your spiral notebook for me, and I know you might think it's wasteful, but it just works for my psyche. When I buy the 12 books, I try to buy pretty colors. I usually use a silver permanent marker, which I buy at the Dollar Tree, and put the name of the month on the front of each one and put them in a stack on my desk. And at the end of the month, I take that book and I throw it away. I don't keep it. There's nothing I need to save in there, and there's even blank pages left, and I'm throwing them away. You know why? Because I don't want to start with a beat up book. I want a brand new book every month. And if I'm buying them for $1/4 a piece, that's what I'm going to do. So it can go in recycles, and it'll be recycled. It's not wasted. That's what I do. It makes me feel better. Okay, I hope this was helpful for you. I hope this is what you were looking for. And I hope more than anything that you remember that you are beautiful, so be beautiful.